Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Z1M1 for Thursday night's race. Tonight we have Sis Crusher, Shaddy, Reigning Elementalist, and Eat My Steel on the docket. I am Zilla, my co-host here. We will be Hemi and Triforce in a moment. And we're about to get ready. Or we're about ready to go. Now, I wasn't able to look at the flag set, so that I don't really know what we're running against tonight. So the usual goal: defeat Ganon, defeat Mother Brain. We'll probably be discovering what all the other flags are as we go. Random start location is pretty obvious. Looks like Shaddy's a bit late on the draw here. We've got our first missile pickup for Eat My Steel. We're starting with 50 rupees and 4 bombs, it looks like. Down in the Deadwood area. Eat My Steel finds level 4. Do enjoy Reigning Elementalist's Mario 3 Hills sprite for the trees. That's pretty cool. And that's a sword upgrade for Sis Crusher. Very early sword. Everybody else looks like they've walked past it. Reigning Elementalist might be headed right there for the wood sword. Sis Crusher finds level 8. Looks like Eat My Steel is noping out of level 4. There's Reigning Elementalist picking up their sword.
Heart container for Eat My Steel. Sorry, I was getting a little situated there, Zilla. I'm back in, though.
All right, welcome to the race.
Yeah, level 8 here. Well, interesting. So we're going to get at least 2 items there.
Reigning Elementalist and Sis Crusher are both following each other's footsteps here. Looks like Eat My Steel picked up a heart container, the second one, so that's 5 hearts right before. It looks like the stream might have frozen.
We've got a time sync happening, so...
Gotcha, because Shaddy was behind. Got it.
Yeah. 10th enemy does have the bomb, so just in case you were not correct on that one.
Yeah, hadn't noticed yet, so it looks like no shuffle on which enemy has the bomb. Oh, step ladder in the Armos position.
Ladder. Nice 4-headed Gleeok here at 8.
Yeah, very early find on that. 3 hearts, wood sword, 4-headed Gleeok. Let's see if Sis Crusher can handle this.
Not my
Looks
favorite.
like this Gleeok is not souped up terribly much. I'm only seeing 1 fireball at a time, so it looks like bosses might not be improved in this seed.
And that's not a bad thing either.
Especially if you're trying for a 4-headed Gleeok on a wood sword and 3 hearts.
They might still pick it up an E-tank close to... Was that vanilla start? Yeah.
Reigning Elementalist also taking on the 4-headed Gleeok, 3 hearts, wood sword. Sis Crusher only taken 1 hit yet, and he's down to the 1 head remaining. Putting up a really strong showing here. He can't fire any beams anymore, but he is getting the licks in. Reigning Elementalist down to 2 heads, still at full life, and there he goes, letter for Sis Crusher. Ema still picks up the level 9 map. Shaddy picks up his first sword. Looks like Reigning Elementalist is fighting... So it's level 8, so they've got to be an enemy type that can show up in level 8. Are those... I have no idea what those are.
Yeah. I mean, I think they were maybe likes. I'm not sure.
Those don't show up in level 8, though.
Yeah, maybe you're right. The Wiz Robes, Dark Nuts, and...
Dark Nuts do show up. Wiz Robes do not.
Maybe
Cole's
they were...
Voice, Gibdos...
No, if they were Gibdos, they wouldn't be orange, though.
That's a good point, too. That's very confusing. Sis Crusher did pick up Triforce piece number 2 after the fight with the Gleeok. Shaddy now joining level 8 as well. Eat My Steel, the only one here doing a completely different route, it looks like. Finds level 6.
And gets greeted by a 4-headed Gleeok as soon as he enters the door.
Sis Crusher finds level 5. Dodongo's right at the door. All the mini bosses are right in the lobby.
Eat My Steals, I think he just took an intentional death on that. So.
Yeah, possibly resetting his life. Or a quicker way to exit the dungeon without...
Come back later.
Oh, we're going to have the boss purring at us until he triggers another sound effect to override it.
Yeah, I don't have the sound on, so I'm going to rely on you to tell me all the sound effects for the rest of the night.
Well, right now it's just the boss purring. Not a whole lot of other sound.
One of my faves. Any road found. Where are we going to go? Oh, close to the vanilla start. Where else are we going? Near vanilla start at a vanilla any road location. One right next to each other. That sounds like fun. Not very useful so far. And
there's
the
a
third
power
one.
bracelet blocked one.
So 2 power bracelet blocks and one right next to each other, but at least go check out maybe vanilla level 6 area.
You must still will probably be joining the others in level 8 if he does that. Shaddy and Syscrusher both moving on to level 5. Shaddy with the step ladder is going to be able to explore a lot more than Syscrusher will.
Rating Elementist had a nice little hint there saying the lizard camouflage is the book.
The lizard is level 5, so Shaddy and Syscrusher are close to finding it. Can't quite see. It looks like the Gibdo is just holding rupees in the Triforce room there. Raining Elemental is about to pick up Triforce piece number 2.
Now the rooms with the dungeon, door, not the dungeon door, the staircase, those can't have drops, correct?
That's not true, because level 3 in vanilla has an item drop in the same room as a equipment staircase.
Okay. Oh. That's why.
But I believe that it will only be true for level 3.
Hmm.
Because that's a vanilla condition, and I think that because of the way the room shuffle works, it's not going to put items in rooms that wouldn't normally have those items.
Either way, I still don't want to be in a room with 7 blue dark nuts.
That's right. Also, welcome to everybody who joined from Speed Gaming 3. We're in the middle of Z1M1. Oh, just at the start of, really. 6 minutes have passed. So you haven't missed much. Welcome to the party. Really enjoying Raining Elementalist's sprite set that seems to have all Metroid enemies for the Zelda enemies.
Yeah,
he's doing a much more... Oh, go ahead.
I was going to say, there's that book that Syscrusher picked up in level 8, finally. Or level 5.
The Fabled Book. Though in Z1M1 it does prevent you from taking any damage from Candle or from the book's fire. So it is the Book of Inflammability. Am I still taking a second death to this screen south of vanilla level 6?
Not an easy one to deal with, though.
Lots of Lionels. Lots of high damage. Shaddy just defeated the enemies in Olive Garden and is going to check out and finds that book too. Guess it's the menu in this case. No literacy for Shaddy. Not dining in tonight.
Heart container in the forgotten spot. Eat My Still picks that up, gets up to 6 now.
Like the ladder offering items to Syscrusher there.
Yeah. Don't be confused, folks. When you're watching, the ladder is not be able to pick up in that location. The ladder we already know is in an Armo spot, so please don't confuse those.
How does Syscrusher wind up all the way over on the beach now? Is that a take any road you want? Oh, we found the wand on the shore.
Nice. Yeah, I might have taken the any road to get there, but
Raining Elementalist just picked up a fire flower. I'm not sure what that sprite is meant to be, but it didn't increase his heart count, so I'm thinking it's probably an E-tank of sorts.
Quite possibly.
Speaking of life upgrades, Shaddy picks up a heart container. My Steel's leading with 6, and also I know has at least 1 energy tank. very healthy individual. And such plentiful organs.
Eat My Steel is using the fabled Samus sprite and Link in Metroid, so it's always a good one to see. It's one of my favorites.
Yeah, similar to what I usually run, where I have Zelda in Metroid and Samus in Zelda.
I'm not exactly sure what Sis Crusher is using tonight, though. Is that a dragon?
I can't make it out. It's too blurry on the restream.
Anyway, we'll see what's up at Vanilla 2 spot. Tough room there, though, with the... Oh, he picks up the clock and get past the Lionels, though.
All right, I'm looking on the mainstream, and... No, I still can't make out what that is. It's some kind of orc or something, some kind of monster.
Okay, we're going to call it a monster. I'm not going to argue with you on that one.
That's fair enough. General enough.
General enough. Yeah.
Everybody's picking up lots of overworld heart containers.
And you know what that tells me, Zilla? That tells me that those rings are going to be a little hard to find. What do you feel?
It's probably a good bet. Eat My Steel picks up the recorder just as a loose item on the floor, which portends that you will be able to find equipment items in other slots.
Well, we already know that we have hearts in the potion shop as items, so probably won't find much else other than those items, but yeah, I don't know. I'm not interested to see now how far along we'll go before we actually see a ring.
Yeah. Oh, we got a Varia suit, speaking of protection. Varia suit on Sis Crusher screen for 112 rupees. A little out of his budget right now.
Definitely make a marker and come back to that. So just a quick heads up for those watching that in Z1M1 the items are progressive. So you can get the blue ring and the red ring. The blue ring will be number 1, and the red ring would be number 2, and you can get those in those orders or out of order. It's just a neat thing I like about Z1M1.
Yeah, that is a flag that can be turned off, though. So it's possible to have a mixed progression where some item types do have progression turned on, meaning like you find the swords in this one we know for sure are progressive because the ones we found had a little plus icon, which means it upgrades the level of the sword. It's not guaranteed that it's going to be the white sword. But it is possible that the other items in this are not progressive, so we might find a red candle before a blue candle, or red ring before a blue ring. Or silver arrows before regular arrows.
Very punctually put. I like that.
Eat My Steel is also the first into Metroid and getting some exploration done here. Triforce piece number 6. Not a lot of exploration being able to be done without the Morph Ball, unfortunately. Shaddy takes a -40 from a money-making game. A money-losing game, more like. As Reigning Elementalist picks up the stepladder.
Ooh, okay. So it looks like 20 is the HP hit for Brinstar right now. That's a little high.
Pretty rough, yeah.
Yeah, it's a little high.
Normally that'd be Crane's layer damage. The second most damaging part of the game aside from Torian. Well, I mean, Ridley's hideout is the most outside of Torian, and then it's Crane. But 20 in Brinstar without Varia suit, that's really rough.
Well, maybe that's why they're offering the Varia suit a little early. Hopefully these players can pick it up for 112 rupees.
Yeah, a lot of health going around in Zelda, though. Sis Crusher finds level 2. Really handy find when you already have a sword. He'll be able to full clear this dungeon unless the connection types are set to not allow a full clear from one entrance. It's also a very good or a good dungeon for picking up money, which he knows where the Varia suit is. There's plenty of money on the floor there. That was a good, I believe that was 100 rupee pickup.
Just a couple bucks, that's all.
Shaddy joins Eat My Steel in Metroid and then leaves and finds himself in level 1. Raining
yeah,
also...
I was gonna say there was a connection there, so a nice little pickup from Metroid to Zelda is that you can have dungeons connecting to other dungeons. In this flex set, we have a dungeon connecting to Metroid.
Yep. Raining Elemental is also in level 2 with the wand and a sword. Gonna have a pretty easy time clearing this out.
Those are the Zeebs, right?
Zebs, yeah.
Yeah, those things are hilarious. That's so funny. He's got the Metro.
Oh, Zebs. Yeah,
Zebs,
yeah. That's right. Gotcha.
The Zebs, they jump out of the little pots and usually zoom at you. But in this one, I guess they're replaced for ropes, I guess.
Which makes sense, because they do that like zooming.
Yeah, they do. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Ooh, Morph Ball for Sis Crusher here in level 2, replacing the blue boomerang.
Always a good find.
It's always very nice to get these low numbered levels out of the way, since they have very few requirements, no ladder requirements. Oh, the googly eye guys, I can't remember their name right now, are replacing the Garayas.
Googlies.
Fair enough.
I'm not going to argue with that one.
Shaddy picking up another E-Tank. It's certain kinds of croissants. Sis Crusher just got a hint. Dig Dogger hates certain kinds of croissant.
Oh, so little update, I guess. Metroid is only accessible from dungeons, so that's very interesting.
Yeah.
This should be fun.
Eat My Steel picks up the wood sword, so everybody now has their weapons. Raining Elementalists' Dodongos were replaced with an enemy from... I think it's actually the Dodongo from Link's Awakening.
Yep, yeah, correct.
Also picks up Triforce Piece number 1. I didn't quite get to see what it was that he picked up from the Dodongo.
I'm looking on Sis Crusher's screen because it did the same thing, and I'm not seeing it either.
Yeah, I missed it there too.
It might have been a Metroid item.
It might have been. Eat My Steel's also taking on the four-headed Gliok with significantly more hearts, but still just using the wood sword. Taking a little less damage than usual from those Gliok fireballs. And there's also the Ridley Totem in level 1 for Shaddy.
We've got a Kraid's Lair popping out from level 2, so interesting spot. Is Metroid mirrored?
Looks like it, yeah.
Wow. Confused me to death. Wow, is he? Oh, Sis Crusher's using. Is that the Contra?
Yep, it's totally Contra.
Oh my goodness, that's beautiful.
Meanwhile, Eat My Steel scrapes by and manages to finish off that four-headed Gliok, takes the letter and Triforce Piece number 2.
Candle. Sis Crusher. What a find.
Huge.
Okay, I'm still stuck on the Contra sprite. That thing's amazing.
It looks like Shaddy also pulled out the Ice Beam from Aquamentus in level 1.
I think I saw Shaddy had both totems.
Oh, dang.
I know he picked up one, but I think he picked up the Kraid, but I didn't know he had Ridley.
Somebody picked up Ridley, but I wasn't sure who that was again. It all flies by so fast when you're looking at 4 screens.
Yeah.
We're looking at Raining Elementalist about to take on Kraid as Pit. Oh, that's pretty great. Oh, it's Cerberus from Kid Icarus.
Love that one.
Or sorry, that's not his actual name. It's Twin Bellows.
It's like Raining Elementalist has Wave and Ice Beam as well. So.
Well, that's fantastic.
But didn't last very long. Not a lot of health. That's a tough fight on Cray. You know, even if you're equipped with Wave and Ice Beam, it's not exactly easy with only one. It doesn't even have one energy tank.
Not seeing Ice Beam. I am seeing Wave Beam, but I'm not seeing Ice.
Oh, I thought Ice was only came out blue. Wave would be like pinkish red, right?
It's really hard to tell. Like the sprite shuffle and the color palette stuff could definitely mess with that.
Oh yeah, that's true. I forgot about that.
But I'm seeing that enemies that are only hit by one shot are not freezing, so I'm relatively certain that it does not have Ice Beam.
Correct. You're right. Anyway, still tough.
Yeah, definitely taking the fight here. The Wave Beam is very valuable for being able to hit around the projectiles that protect Kraid usually and absorb the bullets. But yeah, still a rough fight. Shade picks up another heart container. On par with Eat My Steel's life lead. Chat's saying Sis Crusher also has Wave Beam. That must have been the item from the Dodongo room. Eat My Steel picks up the Varia suit.
Always good to have.
Eat My Steel finds level 1.
I wonder if, like, when you get the Varia suit with the Contra sprite, would you go from the red guy to the blue guy?
Lancer Bill.
Yeah. The name's Lancer Bill. That's funny.
Reigning Elementalist just picks up the blue candle.
This Crusher's got Bladder, and he's trying to do a World Wrap. Pick up this wand. Picks it up. I guess he wants to go back. Oh no, okay. Potion for Eat My Steel in level 1.
Yeah.
Another great thing about Z1M1 is you can pick up multiple potions, not just have one on your save screen.
There's the Kraid totem for Eat My Steel from level 1, so I'm reasonably sure Shaddy did get that too, actually.
Yeah, I saw Shaddy did have both totems, so.
Shaddy had to do a lap putting bombs down to try to find his way out of the lobby in level 6 here. He does not have the bow and arrow, so he won't be able to defeat Goma, but he might be able to get both the wand item and the Triforce item. Reigning Elementalist is checking out all the other areas here in Kraid's lair to try to get more equipment before going back to fight. Looks like Magical Breakfast is still here for Shaddy. Doing a little... this Magical Breakfast doesn't shutter you in, so he's able to shuffle the enemy types here to try to get more red Wizrobes, which go down with just one bomb and also can drop bombs. A little easier to work with than these blue Wizrobes or the likes. Eat My Steel ends up in Metroid. Reigning Elementalist is doing a wall clip in Metroid here to get... Actually, I'm not sure if they're doing it correctly. I'm not sure what the goal is
glitch
here.
I think he wants to climb up because there is no way of getting up there without Ice Beam.
Right. That's got to be what's going on here.
It's a little door glitch tonight.
Yeah, usually I see people use the door glitch to wrap off the top of the screen into the bottom of the screen as a way to get down and left from that room.
Potato. It happens.
Sis Crusher now in level 8 again. Probably going for the second item. It is definitely looking like the room shuffle is set to minor for this scene. And there's a wood boomerang for Shaddy. Says no wood boomerang. Welcome to everybody who's joining from Speed Gaming. Eat My Steel about to take out Aquamentus. Pretty easy fight there. Ice Beam for Eat My Steel. Followed by Ridley Totem. So that was both totems in level 1. Torian is unlocked for people who have made it through level 1. Burning Elementalist needed to check the map a little bit. Looks like wasn't able to get out from... Oh, that's a soft lock. Gonna have to up A. In the race to be the healthiest, Shaddy has taken the lead, now with 8 full heart containers. Syscrusher finds the blue Goma isn't actually blocking anything important. Pretty easy to sneak right on by. At least one set of dungeons is mirrored in Zelda for this scene. Five Triforce pieces is the hint that we just got from Eat My Steel's screen, so we're already at least three Triforce pieces have been discovered across all the games that we've seen. So we're only 2 Triforce pieces away from being in no mode for getting into level 9. Still need to find the bow and silver arrows, though.
Which I missed that. I'm sorry, I missed that hint. Was it? It's only 5 to get into level 9 tonight?
Yep, that's correct. That was at the top of the waterfall.
Oh, right.
Syscrusher finds level 7, takes a probably intentional death. He's still only rocking 4 heart containers. I'm pretty sure he's flagging. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, how's he only sitting at 4? They're on. It's almost in every single shop when you go inside a cave.
Yeah. We've found level 9. Yeah, level 9 up here in Death Mountain, up in the upper left, almost where it is in the second quest. Syscrusher is taking on level 7 here. It's an intentional death there. There are 2 items to be found in level 7, the upgrade that you have to pay for, and the red candle spot, as well as, of course, the boss item and the Triforce room. And level 7 has the unique distinction of having 3 consecutive touching rooms, three adjacent rooms that all are very important. The red candle room, the boss room, and the Triforce room are all sequential.
So correct me if I'm wrong, there is 5 or 4 portals between Zelda and Metroid?
Oh, there can be a random amount of portals between Zelda and Metroid.
Okay, so we know of 2 tonight. Level 1 and level 2 already have connections. Right.
We've seen Bryn Star and Kraid's hideout, but we haven't seen Norfair or Ridley's hideout show up yet.
Sneaky.
Mm-hmm. But now the portals don't have to be in overworld caves. There can be an infinite number of... Well, I mean, I'm sure there's an upper limit to how many there can be, but I don't know what that is.
Is that a sword upgrade?
No, I believe it's an arrow upgrade.
Oh, yeah, arrow. Okay, got it.
Because I believe it's the Link's Awakening arrow sprite.
Right.
Also, it looks like Raining Elementals picked up the Morph Ball when I wasn't looking. There's the magic wand. Yep.
Hey, my steel's got the wand now. That'll mount a little bit with offense.
Yep. In case you're not familiar, the wand has the strength of the second sword upgrade, the white sword. Sis Crusher finds the lock for the bait-shaped key. You must steal. Double checking on that potion shop. Not quite ready to commit to buying a heart container there. We haven't seen the sword caves, I don't believe.
We have our... Oh, no, it's a staircase in 7.
Raining Elementalist has to do the door wrap yet again. Okay, is that a transport staircase that was guarded by Dig Dogger there? Yeah, it looks like.
Yeah. I don't think we've seen the item staircase yet in 7.
Should be pretty close to here, though.
Triforce piece number 7 for Shaddy.
Nice. Looks like that puts him on the board for Triforce pieces. It's also a new Triforce piece. There's Aquamentus in level 7. That's a blue potion.
Ooh.
Trying to get into that room north of here because that room is the equipment room for level 7.
Yeah, I was looking at my steel screen trying to do that ladder wrap with the dark nuts in the way. It's not fun. But manages to pull it off anyway. And finds a portal to Norfair.
The Torian Bridge, actually.
Yeah, the Torian Bridge, yeah. I always get the blocks there confused. But
yeah, I can see that.
definitely
taking
make a
on...
note of that. Sorry, good.
Shaddy taking on the 4-headed Gleeok. Gets the long beam, or not 4-headed Gleeok, level 4's 2-headed Gleeok. Gets the long beam and also a sword, an arrow upgrade.
Cha-ching. Sis Crusher picks up the item. It was a energy tank.
Still might be looking for that upgrade spot from the old man in level 7, unless he found that when we weren't looking. Seal finds a magical shield on the ground, but is already holding one, so not terribly interested in picking that one up.
Oh, now, is interesting. Is that a hint in level 5? Frozen enemies make good platforms. Does that mean
Yeah.
we're going to have to do some ice climbing tonight?
Oh no, that's not context sensitive. That's just a hint about game mechanics. And that can show up in anything. Sis Crusher buys the Varia suit.
Shaddy picked up a wand.
Metal Machine in chat here to set the record straight that Sis Crusher is using a mini Kraid.
I saw that. No longer a monster. Well, Kraid is a monster, so we weren't wrong.
That's a bit unfair. I mean, he's just a space pirate, you know? Don't need to get too judgmental about that.
Oh, monster. Scares me.
You're the one who has to go invade and destroy and blow up the whole planet. Who's the real monster?
That's true, that's true.
That looks like it's a raft for Reigning Elementalist.
So was it worth it with all the door glitch and climb? We'll see.
We'll have to see. Raft only unlocks 2 checks, which can also be circumvented with, well, I guess that's not necessarily true depending on where the dungeons end up, but there is a Rue Quarter glitch that can get you to those screens without the raft.
And you also did get an arrow upgrade too, so that actually could be an advantage down the line.
That's very true. You must still picking up the book.
This Crusher taking a long, hard look at that doorway.
Yeah. Seal does have the recorder. He will be able to slay Dig Dogger here in level 5. So I think this is a new item check. That's high jump boots for Steel.
Yay!
And there's Ridley Totem for Sis Crusher as well.
Looks like you got a 35 rupee key for the upgrade spot in level 5.
Technically a pretty affordable key. If you're ever strapped for them, there's so many ways around key door.
Yeah, and we don't have the any key right now, and most of these players look like they're around 3 or 4 anyway, so it might come back there later if it's necessary. But
yeah, I doubt they need to go deep into level 5 just to get one key, though. Either buy it then or you leave it forever. You must still taking a much-deserved trip to the healing fountain. The amount of time it takes to fill up the hearts has been reduced pretty severely, so you don't have to wait for Triforce pieces or potions to fill up your health. Same thing with Eat My Steel, picking up the healing from the healing fountain. Less of a time penalty to do that this time. Looks like Raining Elementalist is heading up into Death Mountain.
another E-Tank for Sis Crusher on level 1. The nice block clip picking up the Kraid Totem.
Yeah, they've been found in pretty close proximity for every runner so far.
Yeah, the combat's been kind of even, so.
Now, Raining Elementalist is still rocking four hearts. Even Sis Crusher has left that threshold.
Wait, he did spend quite a bit of time there on Kraid's lair, so I don't think I'll have a problem trying to catch up.
That's true. Shadow's going to be very happy to find the Magic Sword Cave guarding an important item, because he's already at 11 hearts, which is enough to start checking Mag's Cave. There is a possibility that the requirement is anywhere from 10 hearts to 14 hearts. You must steal here in level 2. I'll get another shot at identifying the Dodongo item.
Yeah, right before the Triforce rooms.
Also, looks like level 2 is not inverted, or not mirrored.
Yeah, we know 8, 7 were. I didn't see if 5 was, though.
5 was actually mirrored as well. And it would be, I believe, 5... Well, 6 wasn't mirrored. Right, because 6 is in the same set as 1, 2, and 3.
Right.
That's Morph Ball for Shad. And Morph Ball for My Steel.
Alright, so all the runners have Morph Ball now. Just
We're
need to
looking
find
Sis
those illustrious Morph Ball balls.
Yep. Sis Crusher is in Norfair right now. First runner to reach it. So Shaddy's about to take on that Dodongo. That is Wave Beam. That is absolutely Wave.
Yeah, 100%.
And Triforce piece number 1. I would say Shaddy and Eat My Steel have a slight advantage in that they both have unique Triforce pieces, where Sis Crusher and Raining Elementalist all have Triforce pieces that are the other two also have. Though having an arrow upgrade is also pretty significant.
Sis Crusher and Radiant Elementus both have a blue candle as well, so I don't know if you mentioned that, but that's also great because that's tons of checks in Zelda.
Yeah, I don't know if we've seen a whole lot of them come into play yet. There's Eat My Steel taking out Dongo, getting the wave, and Triforce piece number 1, the first to have 3 Triforce pieces out of 5 required. Shaddy going to take on Kraid. Kraid is definitely enhanced. And
yeah, but not handing out as much damage, I think.
That was a pretty quick Kraid from Shaddy there. Eat My Steel about to pick up his candle. And behind Kraid, we have Triforce piece number 8.
So I missed, where was Ice at?
I remember seeing them pick it up, and I can't remember where it was right now. No, that was Long Beam. Long Beam was end of level 4.
Yeah, sometimes Long Beam and Wave Beam get a little confusing with the color sometimes.
Oh, Long Beam shouldn't change the color at all.
Behind the dungeon palette, I'm sorry, I forgot to...
Gotcha.
Yeah.
That makes sense, yeah. That's blue candle for Shaddy as well, so that candle advantage did not last long at all. Since both Eat My Steel and Shaddy have picked up their candles as well.
Well, interesting to see how long Eat My Steel spends down here with, I think it's the only one with Very right now.
Oh, with Varia Suit? I'm pretty sure Sis Crusher bought it as well.
Okay.
There's Arrow upgrade for Eat My Steel. I haven't been able to confirm, but the Fire Flowers are either potions or
something to do with
E-tanks.
life. Yeah, something to do with life. We know that. It's either a heart container or a potion or E-tank.
Yeah. Well, it's not a heart container. I know that much. I didn't like. Rating just picked up a heart container. Scripture pushing a little deeper into level 6 here. It is possible that we could sneak around Goma and check out the Triforce room. I don't believe the other explorer was able to do that. There's another heart container, or another fire flower for Rain.
I guess Eat My Steel's not going to get that ice climb freeze. Maybe reset the what is it? Ripper, right? Those aren't called rippers. Yeah, Ripper.
They are. Those are indeed called rippers.
Oh, so close to that jump.
Yeah, he's trying to land on it on the right when he could just land on the left and go over the top, I believe.
I think he tried that already, and it wasn't able to make it around.
Oh, it's a thing that I do. It might not be all that widely practiced, but if you... Well, no, he's got Morph Ball, so he can do the easy way. So he could do a Morph Ball jump, unmorph in midair. Oh, he's got it this time. Oh, and there's even a platform. Oh, gotcha. He couldn't go up there because of the mirror. Got it. So we're seeing Sis Crusher here in the Goma room, which is disconnected from the Triforce room. Like, there's not even a shuttered door. So that's very interesting.
And Eat My Steel cannot leave Kraid's lair.
Oh dear. Well, he could always up A or down B his way back out. So he's got options. Looks like Raiding Elementalist is going to put the raft to use. We got a new check here. It's a shop with very low-priced items, but also very low-value items. I mean, when your shop is that remote, you can't really afford to overcharge. My seal picks up the raft as well. Shaddy in level 8 with the wand and the wood sword and plenty of heart containers. I'm surprised he hasn't fully cleared this out by this point. I'm pretty sure whatever he... Oh, he never picked up the Triforce.
You might want to grab that before you roll.
And that puts Shaddy in the lead for Triforce pieces. Okay, I may have to reassess. The Fire Flower might actually be a missile pack, because it was only 16 rupees in that shop, and there's no way it would be selling an E-Tank for 16 rupees.
I'm going to go ahead and back you on that one.
Burning Elemental is doing some forest checks. Tried to put down the fire, but it didn't burn the bush before they left the screen. It finds level 7.
That's where levels. My still gets back into level 2. Probably gonna take a walk out the front door.
Yeah. We have not seen Ridley's hideout. We have not seen level 3. Yeah, that's the only level we haven't seen. So 3 and Ridley's hideout are the only missing locations so far. Looking at Shaddy's map here of level 8, he hasn't been in the front half of level 8 yet. So there's still the book item that he can check.
Hmm. Well, I'm gonna like one to play chess. That's awfully nice of the stack of pancakes.
Yeah.
Usually the likes whenever I'm playing, they usually just want to eat my big shield, but you know.
This one tells him about literacy. He knows where to find the book. Syscrusher did find Meg's cave, and it did have Triforce piece number 5 in it. So Shaddy actually has a shot at picking up the last Triforce piece they will need. I don't remember which runner it was that actually got the hint to only collect 5 Triforce pieces.
Yeah, I didn't.
But that's
even
pretty
see
valuable
that.
knowledge.
Yeah, I still found 9 now though, so sitting on 3 Triforce pieces. Did not check, so maybe it was him that saw the hint. Well, who knows? We'll see. We'll see. Another heart container up in Death Mountain. Syscrusher.
Yep, Shaddy clearing out the bunny lagoon in this case. You must still not able to pick up the
5.
Triforce piece number 5.
Wow. So that has to be the magical sword item.
That's correct.
And it's sitting at, what was it? He's at 9 right now.
Yeah, he's under the threshold where it would even be possible, though.
Right. Well, we know where it's at, so we have to come back and pick up 5 later. All the runners are still sitting at the wooden sword.
Yeah, not a lot of offensive power aside from the wand and the wood sword. We do have all the beams accounted for, though.
Which makes me think that, just because all the beams are there and the various suit and the high jump boots, that morph ball bombs are going to be a little bit tough to find.
That's entirely possible as well. I mean, they've proven pretty tough to find. Nobody's found them yet. Syscrusher finds level 4. Eat my steel exploring spectacle rock. Just a cheap shop. There's Raining Elementalist.
Not bad.
Finding the hint about Triforce pieces. And Raining Elementalist finding level 1 for the first time. Gonna get their totems in order here, as well as this is where Ice Beam was. Now that I think about it, Ice Beam here is on Aquamentus at the end of level 1.
It looks like Raining Elementus also has the recorder as well.
Yeah, that's right.
So what do we have 4 here? 4 was
Triforce piece number 7.
All right.
As well as the long beam off of Gleeok. I would be surprised if Syscrusher didn't have Ice Beam at this point, because he has the Ridley Totem, and the Ridley Totem you'd have to walk past Aquamentus to get. Just as Raining Elementalist is about to pick up the Crane Totem. Shaddy in the tip of the nose room. Level 7's transport staircase room. Yuma still picks up Triforce piece number 4. Now it's from a raft spot.
Well, we have a raft advantage on half the screen.
Yeah, I don't think Raining Elementalist has checked out the vanilla level 4 raft location yet, but that's where, ironically, where Triforce piece number 4 is. Syscrusher putting in the work here for two-headed Gleeok. There it is.
So the 2 things missing are level 3 and level 3 Triforce.
And Ridley's hideout. Shaddy giving us deja vu from when Syscrusher was in level 7.
I'm thinking one of the rings is going to be down there, and you get there from level 3. I'm just going to throw that out there.
Yeah, I agree that level 3 is going to be the portal to Ridley's hideout. And it's very likely that that's where you're going to find the rings.
Maybe even morph ball bombs. We'll see.
Yeah, we still have a host of missing things. We haven't found power bracelets.
No bomb upgrades either.
Yeah, any key also.
So
speaking of level 3, Syscrusher has just found level 3. Let's see if that blows this seat open.
I didn't see where level 3 was.
Yeah, I didn't get to see the entrance point either.
Ah, and there it is. The Ridley entrance.
There it is.
Picks up the missiles on the floor.
And an E-tank right behind it.
Item room. Eat My Steel's gonna go up there and find that cheap shot. You know, we're also looking for the bow. I just realized.
Oh, there we found another entrance to level 3 in the recorder lake. And yeah, we're still looking for the bow.
That does not look like a lake. That looks like a swamp.
It does. Well, Raining Elementalist just got the Ice Beam and the Ridley Totem. Starting to see some convergence here. Steel also was able to check the upgrade offered on level 7 was also a key for 35 rupees. So both level 5 and level 7 had the same thing on sale. Getting a few more Brinstar checks out of the way, I think, with the Ice Beam here.
Yeah, for those of you who are unfamiliar, a great feature in Z1M1 is in the Metroid side. When you pause, you have a little mini map that you can scroll through just to get your bearings real quick. Great little feature.
I believe that's expanded work upon Snarfblam's map. So shoutouts to Snarfblam for getting a map into NES Metro.
Yeah, it's a great feature.
Triforce piece number 6 for Raining Elementalist.
This Crusher is a little mini crate.
Defeats Manhandla, gets the money out of the back. I didn't see if Manhandla had anything important.
No, I think it was just Metroid energy.
Shaddy about to check out level 3 as well. Syscrusher heading into Ridley's hideout. Shaddy spies Ridley's hideout and see if he commits to it or not.
Wow,
oh, we
okay.
found the bow! Raining Elementalist trying to line up the staircase here, picks up the bow.
Awesome.
Always a little hype when the ceiling item is something important.
Yeah, I didn't even realize this. Somehow Shaddy has already 5 energy tanks, so that is huge.
Syscrusher sitting at 4 as well.
Hard container, and is that a ring on the opposite side? I can't tell. Syscrusher's screen's a little dark.
Yeah, I couldn't see it either. We'll see if he even cares to go out of his way. I mean, he's a little lower on life in Zelda, but that's still quite a commitment to go after it there, if it is the ring. Coming up on the 1 hour mark in just a minute here. And we're most of the way to go mode already, I would say.
Yeah, we know where all the dungeons are. We've been to every location in Metroid. Just a few items we're still looking for, being morph ball bombs, probably the most prevalent right now.
Yeah, still haven't found the second arrow upgrade, and we haven't gotten a lot of exploration into Norfair. And we're just starting to explore Ridley's hideout.
Well, I think we found the second arrow location. There's the second sword location. Sis Crusher picks up white sword. That's nice.
Very nice.
Yeah, I believe Sis Crusher found, or Shaddy found one place that had the arrow, and Raining Elementus found a different place that had the arrow upgrade.
Interesting.
So I know one of them was in Kraid's Lair for sure.
Right. That's the only one I remember seeing anybody ever pick up, was the one from Kraid's Lair.
Yeah, well, I can't remember where the other one was. Oh, nice little glitch there by Sis Crusher popping up.
Yeah.
Here. He's gonna have to show me how to do that one. I don't know how to do that one. But... Nope, no elevator for you tonight.
I think all of the Metroid elevators might be disabled in this seed.
I definitely think Metal said something about corridors are going to be a little tricky tonight. See if it's up here in the attic.
Steel is the first to have 5 Triforce pieces with the addition of Triforce piece number 7. That does open up level 9, and I don't know what the flags are for it, but it is possible that we will have required items in level 9, like the silver arrows could still be there.
Right. I mean, it could be the Morphball bombs too. That'd be really trolly, but I hope not.
It's possible. Shaddy going through Burn Row here, finding a series of shops and money-making game. Running Elementalist finds level 3 and Ridley's hideout. Umestiel sneaks the money out of level 4 here. Quick 2-headed Gliok kill, and there's Longbeam. Shaddy, with a pocket full of rupees, decides to lighten his load a little bit and pick up Varia's suit.
It's interesting to see. I wonder if Umestiel's going to even try and go back and pick up the Triforce piece number 5 that's sitting in the cave now that he has 11 heart pieces. Or heart containers, excuse me.
VT Arctulus asks, who's not doing the worst? That's a very good question. Looks like Umestiel and Shaddy are not doing the worst with their plethora of Triforce pieces, as well as having Wood Arrow. Though Raining Elementalist does have the bow as well, which enables at least one more check by killing Goma in level 6. And is another Go mode item. Sis Crusher has entered 10 heart territory. That's enough to start checking the Meg's Cave. So I believe, 11 hearts. I believe we do know that that's not enough for the Triforce piece.
So hopefully Shaddy will be able to pick up Bo here. It's got Ice Beam and High Jump Boots, so it shouldn't be an issue.
That's right.
As long as he remembers to check.
There are a few checks that you can't do without Morph Ball Bomb. Oh, no, that's not true. You can always just use the door wrap to get around the blocks that Morph Ball Bombs would normally have. But to pick up Triforce piece number 6 and become the second runner with enough Triforces to enter level 9. We still have Norfair to exhaust. Yeah. We still have Norfair to exhaust, but I'm starting to lean into that theory that we might find Morph Ball Bombs in level 9.
Yeah, definitely could. I mean, with all these items that are popping out here, Shaddy's sitting on 6 energy tanks right now. Full up defensive on Metroid, both totems. Ugh. And it just, we know where the Triforce pieces are.
Yeah, so it's really down to silvers right now. Someone in the chat asking if they saw a Shaddy with silvers, and it's possible that the wood arrows have been recolored to look like silvers. That can happen. And Shaddy might be getting his bow right now.
Cha-ching. Yeah, I'll get that Ripper over there and get it.
There's the bow for Shaddy.
So just a few items out. We know where the white sword is. So we don't know where magical sword is. We don't know Morph Ball Bombs. We don't know red candle. We don't know
Power bracelet, any key.
Screw attack.
That's true.
And that's about it. Oh, Triforce piece number 3.
Yeah, that's right.
So just a few items missing still. But overall, I think for an hour 6 in, the seat's going pretty quick.
Absolutely. Raining Elementalist back to take on Twin Bellows. A little more equipped this time, a little more heart container, a little more E-tank. Also with Ice Beam, that makes a big difference.
Huge difference.
There goes Twin Bellows. That's Triforce piece number 8 for Raining Elementalist.
That's funny. I thought this Crusher already did a level 2.
Yeah, should have.
Oh, maybe he's going back through to go find Kraid.
Yeah, that's very likely.
Or
and he also
maybe a
hadn't
workaround,
gotten.
yeah.
He hadn't gotten the arrows out of Kraid, I don't think.
Right. So I guess silvers are sitting over there.
Oh, where did you find silvers?
Yeah, Eat My Steel and Shaddy found them.
Do we know where they came from?
Well, we know the one arrow upgrade was in Norfair, and I think the other one was in Zelda somewhere, but I can't be 100% sure on that.
Oh, you mean in Kraid's Lair?
Yeah, the one was in Zelda and one was in Kraid's Lair.
Okay.
Because Eat My Steel has it, and so does Shaddy. I just didn't. I couldn't put the two together whether they got both of them or not.
That is definitely silvers, yeah. That's Triforce piece number 7 for Raining Elementalist, which is enough to get into level 9.
Sis Crusher takes down Kraid, which is nice, and picks up Triforce number 8.
Yeah, no, Shady is absolutely rocking silvers, so that's technically go mode for Shady. Except we don't have morph ball bombs. That's rough. It's possible, but rough. Just don't get any unwanted hats, and you actually are in go mode at this point.
I still wouldn't risk it. Although Shady has the skills to pay the bills, so I don't know. That'd be a little tough though.
Honestly, in that position, I would, because it's not terribly hard to freeze Metroids. It's not like doing Iceless Torian. That one is something I wouldn't chance. But Bombless Torian is something, yeah, I think that's definitely doable. Earning Elementalist takes down the 4-headed Gleeok, gets the letter, or not the letter, it's the 2-headed Gleeok in level 4. Long Beam, not letter. Shady romping through level 3 again. Looks like Eat My Steel's also going to level 3. I don't know if Eat My Steel's been to Ridley's hideout yet.
I don't think anyone's even fought Ridley yet.
No, I don't think so. We've definitely seen a fair amount of the checks in Ridley's hideout, but I don't think we've seen Ridley go down yet. Earning Elementalist is right in the threshold for level 9. We might be seeing some level 9 checks coming in here. Yeah, looking very much like it. We're going to see level 9. Walks right on through that Patra. Like it didn't even exist. Also, there's Sis Crusher picking up wood arrows. Not sure what Sis Crusher's... Oh, he's trying to get her up through that without Morph Ball bombs, I believe. Yeah.
Sorry, Sis Crusher. I don't know any other way to glitch past that. Try maybe a damage boost? No, I didn't do it.
Yep, that's not gonna work. And there at that split screen, it looks like it's just Metroid energy. So it's a heart container on the left and just Metroid energy on the right. No ring. Earning Elementals takes a death in level 9.
I'm trying to think. Why is he gambling and going in 9? I think he's looking for. Because it does look like he has silvers too.
Oh, does it look like Reading Elementus has silvers also?
Yeah, they were the blue. The blue.
Well, all right then.
Yeah. So why is he risking? Why is he going in there?
Probably to finish off Ganon at this point.
Yeah. If he already has the silvers.
Yep. Also has Ice Beam. I don't know why that didn't get marked off. I swear I marked that off. Sometimes these trackers... This does have me. Yep, that's definitely silver arrows. This does have me wondering though if the solver considers Torian doable without morph ball bombs, and if so, if it just decided, hey, you're in go mode, you don't need morph ball bombs to get through here.
Yeah, that is interesting, and also highly suspicious, but difficult.
Yeah, since only minor rooms are shuffled, looks like... Well, I guess I don't really know whether level 9 gets mirrored if level 8 and 7 are. But it's still going to be in the eyes of the skeleton that we're trying to get. So, is this Ganon? No, it's not Ganon. So, level 9 is not mirrored. There's my steel picking up the white sword in Ridley's hideout. Shaddy dropping into Torian here. Let's see if he's actually going to be running Torian now without morph ball bombs. Looks like he's going for it.
I mean, with 6 energy tanks and 130 missiles, Shaddy can definitely do that.
This Crusher gets the raft out of Kraid's lair. So we have an interesting race here where Raining Elementalist is doing level 9 and Shaddy is doing Torian.
I think Eat My Steel dropped down to go fight Ridley, but went too far.
Right, because he's not in the basement, and he's actually one row above that.
Kind of wondering where that bow is. I bet.
So, we know where the bow is, but
right. I think that's what he's looking for now is that bow with the silvers in hand.
Yeah. Do you want to bet Raining Elementalist finds Ganon before Shaddy gets to Mother Brain, or will that happen later?
I don't know. I need to see the spread on that.
Right.
This is a deep thought bet right now. Oh, don't.
So close to wearing a fashionable hat that would send him right back out.
Don't do it, Shaddy. Now, sitting at 106 missiles, do you think he's gonna...
I don't think he's gonna...
I think he's gonna try and knock down the Zepatites and then come back.
He might not even have to. Zepatites, I think, are 48 missiles to get through if you don't let them heal.
Oh, never mind. He got a missile pack from that Metroid. He's back up at 130.
Yeah. He should definitely be fine.
Yeah.
Still looking for Ganon over on Elementalist's side.
Just freezes the spaghetti. It's so good. So jealous every single time.
The frozen spaghetti.
Oh my god. I get so mad because I can never get them frozen that easy.
Oh.
Oh man.
Wave Beam certainly helps so you can kind of like cover a spread. You gotta microwave your frozen SpaghettiOs.
I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do, right?
Yeah. I've lived the college life.
Oh, lucky for 2 frozen at once. That's lucky.
Well, Raining Elementalist is not quite going to make it to Ganon by the time there goes the Mother Brain's shell.
Oh, what a lucky freeze. Oh my gosh.
They will readjust their position after they're on freeze, so they'll home in on your trajectory, that, like, 0-point turn that they do. Looks like Raining Elementalist ran out of bombs and is retreating to a shop to get more. A shop or Moblin. There's the Spaghetti-O pattern. Starting to really harass Shaddy here. Alright, back to work. There's bombs for Raining Elemental. Oh, a key! He ran out of keys. Should have taken those cheap keys out of level 7 and level 5. Oh, Shaddy's really getting bullied by the Spaghetti-Os.
I think he's only got a couple more hits on Mother Brain, so...
Yeah, there she goes. Let's see how the patterns are treating him today.
I'm gonna go with Vanilla. Vanilla Escape.
Plenty of time.
Oh, yeah.
Well, not quite vanilla, but it's pretty easy.
Yeah.
Oh, I say, right before that last one. Ooh, he's taking a 4 cycle, a 4 platform cycle.
Yeah, but plenty of time.
Yeah.
Plenty of time. You might still find in that illustrious bow.
Oh, yeah. The heat is on. The race is on. And there goes Shaddy. G for Shaddy.
Single G Shaddy.
Raining Elementalist back in level 9. Getting some bomb drops now that he took that detour to go fill up.
And get keys.
True.
Grab those 2 keys and should be good. He should be good now.
Interesting to see that door past the staircase in level 9 there. You don't normally see a door in that position, in that layout of room.
Eat My Steel is gonna go check out Kraid, I think.
Yeah, that's where Triforce piece number 8 is, so not an exciting find when you already have enough to get into level 9.
Yeah, it's obvious he's doing it just for the missile upgrade.
Now, is that a regular key or the any key here? That's the any key for Raining Elementalist in level.
Bingo. You know, we spent how much time down in Norfair?
Very little.
I mean, almost none. So it makes you wonder what's down there. You know,
Yeah.
like nothing. Eat My Steel takes out Kraid and picks up Triforce number 8.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I saw somebody enter Norfair and then turn around
And just
that was
walk
it.
right back out. Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
I'm saying. There's what's down there? Nothing but single rupees and single energy refills.
The rings, the bracelet, all the jewelry is down there.
Screw attack, yeah.
Yeah. Scrap metal.
Well, thank goodness, because Norfair is such a nasty dig.
Speaking of, Sis Crusher has entered Norfair
Oh boy.
and turned around and exited Norfair.
Thank goodness. Shaddy's now on 9, so we know you don't even need to go down in there now.
Uninformed pleb speaking my language. You can't spell Norfair without no fair. still not finding Ganon here in level 9. Though Shaddy has now joined the search.
Shouldn't have a problem and won't really need to pick up that any key with 9 keys available.
Yeah, I would be more concerned with running out of bombs than running out of keys when you have 9 of them.
It's gonna be running out of hearts. He keeps hugging that Patra.
Let's try Force piece number 6 for Sis Crusher, which puts him in position to enter level 9. And there's the any key right off the bat for Shaddy. Doesn't need it, but picks it up anyway.
Because why not have 10?
Yeah, the hexadecimal notation for 10. It's also adding a 10th key to the other 9. Just this one happens to be magical.
I didn't see this, but Eat My Steel is now in Torian, so...
Oh, yeah.
I didn't even notice if you mentioned that or not, but he said, you know what, I'm going down anyway.
No, I didn't mention that.
Realizing don't need more fall bombs and going for it.
Yeah. Looking like Reigning Elementalist is right outside Ganon's room right now. And decides not to go into it. A left should put him right into it. Right there, here's Ganon. Here's Ganon. Or a giant Metroid.
I'm Ron Burgundy.
Here's baby. Looks like Reigning Elementalist is trying to get that stun lock on the baby, but nobody puts baby in the corner. Yeah, just can't get that stun lock.
Also sitting on a wooden sword, but has a potion, so...
Not taking a lot of damage either. Well, I say that. And then starts taking quite a bit of damage. Well, getting a few good hits in.
Potion number 2.
Yeah.
3.
Ema Steel's in Mother Brain's room. Shaddy making plenty of progress, checking off rooms. There's the blue line Mullis. Reigning Elementalist getting a few more licks in. I forget exactly how many are required for the wood sword, since I don't usually come here with it. Somewhere in the realm of 18, I would imagine.
Yeah, I think it's 6. I think it's 16.
That would make sense. Wait, would it? Because then it would be 8 for white sword.
And it's 4 right? For magical sword, right?
Yep, that's it. Yep, you are absolutely right.
Come on, you're so close. Just you need like 2
Oh no!
more.
Took a hug. Nice Metroidy life-draining hug.
He was literally like 1 hit left.
Yeah.
Oh man.
And neither Shaddy nor Reigning Elementalist have white sword. Ema Steel and Sis Crusher do. And Ema Steel has cracked Vitreous's chamber here. 69 missiles, a very nice amount to walk into Vitreous with. There we go. Begins the LASIK surgery. The ballistic LASIK.
I think Sis Crusher's now starting to realize, hey, I think I need to go check for this bow.
Well, he's in the right landscape for it. Biome.
Yeah. Just take a look around, Sis Crusher. You'll find it.
Hopefully Raining Elementalist remembers the path back to unlocking another door. This is interesting. Might be looking for a sword upgrade or something. Because this is the way to the red ring pickup. And another key. Or that's the any key. Yeah, there's any key. Oh! Raining Elementalist made a load or something. Like the continue for some reason didn't stick. Retry to keep the potions. Retry to keep the potions.
Yeah, yeah. Genius move.
Alright, back to pounding Vitreous's eyeballs with missiles. Great freeze. There's Vitreous going down. Let's see how Eat My Steel takes the stairs. 4 cycle just like Shaddy did. I definitely think it's possible to 3 cycle this.
I don't know. That's a pretty high one up there. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Ooh.
Yeah, it'd be a max height jump for sure. Yep, see? There we go. Eat My Steel just pulled it off. And there's G for Eat My Steel.
So Shaddy just passed the 1 hour 30-minute mark. Not that far away now.
No, not at all. Raining Elementalist is still trying to get back to the fight with Ganon. Eat My Steel will be right on the tail. And there it is. Here comes baby number 2. We'll see if we can make jellyfish sandwich meat. I don't know. People don't eat jellyfish, do they?
That was kind of gross, to be honest.
Yeah.
4 hits. 5.
Oh, doing pause buffer strats here? 6. Seven. Oh, that was a really rough hug.
This pressure's going to check, looks like Vanilla Varia suit spot. Still hasn't found that bow yet, though.
We might see some more interesting esoteric items that other people left behind if you can't pin down the bow.
And I'm not sure if he's got silvers or not, too, so might need to go make a trip down to Norfair. Shaddy's in the room of Ganon now.
Wood sword in hand as well. Also doing some pause buffer strats or something? 1 heart left. Oof. Eat My Steel enters level 9. Right on the heels of Shaddy. Also, it looks like Sis Crusher is only missing Triforce pieces 3 and 7? No, 6? Wait, that's 5. 5. 3 and 5.
Yep.
Right, because 5 was the Meg's Cave Triforce piece.
Yep.
Right, Shaddy getting another hit in. Definitely seeing some kind of, like... Is this some new tech? Is that something I'm not familiar with? Is he, like, playing the recorder?
Yeah, I've seen that. It's recorder strats.
This is not what I'm familiar with. Interesting.
Yeah, I literally just saw it probably like 2 weeks ago. I think I saw who did that? Saver. Yeah, yeah, it's pretty interesting.
Eats up the iframes, I imagine.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, there's Red Ganon. Standing right on top of him, so taking a hit from the potion. Some liquid courage before he fires the killing blow. Oh, Ganon teleporting around. Well, there's Ganon. This will be GG for Shaddy in just a moment. That's GG for Shaddy.
Congratulations, GG Shaddy.
That's official SRL time. First place of 1 hour, 35 minutes, 55 seconds.
That is not a bad time at all.
That's a very good time. Like, just over 95 minutes is one of the fastest I've ever seen.
Yeah, this has been a little bit of a speedy seed, but that's still a very good time.
Yeah, so sent the invitation to Shaddy, seeing if we will be joined.
Awesome.
Steel finds the any key. We're joined with Shaddy. GG.
Hey, thanks.
So how'd you find this this jet of a seed?
It was great. Great. I saw so little Metroid. It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
Should play a second one.
Yeah. Back-to-back seeds, so you can finish 2 of them in a row. Especially if they're gonna play all like this. Yeah, I don't think you went into Norfair at all, did you?
I saw the door. It was all the way at the bottom elevator, and I said, "Nope, not right now." I never went back.
Yeah. That was Sans Morph Ball bombs, I think. You managed to make the entire play, right?
Yeah, I didn't see the bombs. Probably a Metroid. That'd be my guess.
We haven't seen the bombs either. Probably in Norfair, that's my guess. Reigning Elementalist taking on Ganon for the third time? So this is my first time seeing these recorder strats that people are putting down. Is that new tech?
Ooh, you like that? No,
Yeah.
that's old tech. It works in vanilla. It works a lot better in vanilla. You can basically freeze Ganon anywhere in the room in vanilla. So if you catch him like up top, you can freeze him there. In this version, he's still a little too fast. He sneaks away.
Gotcha. Yeah, and you did the whole fight with Wood Sword as well too.
Yeah, I mean, without I think without the recorder, it would have been difficult. Maybe not.
Yeah.
It's so hard to stun him in this one. It's too
That's probably
fast.
why I haven't. Yeah, that's probably why I haven't seen the recorder strats before. Is most times people don't get there with the Wood Sword in Z1M1.
Right, yeah, usually we got a big sword, and then it's not even worth it. It's easy enough to whack them a few times.
Yeah. Well, Reigning Elementalist is getting quite a few whacks in, not quite able to get the final shots in yet, though. How much, you didn't get to find, you got a lot of life early, I guess, is what I'm trying to get at, is, you never got to find the White Sword Cave, I don't think? Or I don't know, I'm very confused right now.
I'm not sure. I saw there was a Triforce, but that was the magical sword cave. I might have seen the White Sword Cave, I don't know. Like you said, I got a few hearts early, which was nice. There were a lot of E-tanks like, readily available, which is always nice.
Yeah, I think you led the health brigade by the end. You must still, I think, has one more heart container than you did at the end, but you have more E-tanks by far.
I was getting nervous. I knew I needed one more Triforce there for a little bit, and then I don't know if the hearts for mags is shuffled on these flags or not. I needed one more heart to like definitely get it, I think. I knew it was just sitting there, but luckily ran into a Triforce somewhere else.
Right. Well, Raining Elementals with 1 heart left manages to defeat Ganon, so that's single G. Eat My Steel is your closest competitor and is working his way through level 9 right now, so... you weren't comfortably in the lead, but you were in the lead a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, once I saw that bow, I knew, so I pulled up the flags again. I had to take a little break and I was zooming around Metroid looking for doors, because at first I thought maybe it was going to be a door in Metroid to take me over to Mother Brain. And then I realized it had to be in a dungeon somewhere.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it yet, so that's why I just started at 1 and was busting through them until I found it.
Yeah, speaking of doors, Shaddy, GG, what do you think about having the no elevator flag set for the night? Did you enjoy having to find everything through the dungeons?
Yeah, I mean, it's just such an oddball seed where really Metroid was just such a non-factor. It's just crazy.
I'm not gonna lie, it seemed like it was a little bit easier.
Yeah, it was great. It was refreshing. We were due for one.
change of pace, yeah.
Yeah, we don't need a 3-hour slugfest every week.
Yeah, that was a good race and very, very respectable time, by the way.
It's like the old days, the version 2.
Yeah, for real. Like, we haven't really had seeds this fast since then.
I think we've all been playing so much that we keep pushing the boundaries every week on the flags.
It's true. It's true. We always put in some really spicy stuff. But it does keep things really fresh.
Yeah, and you got to remember the old version had the Zelda map, so you knew exactly where to go in Zelda.
The item dots.
Yeah, it was so much easier. It's so much easier.
Door repair charges you could avoid entirely if you didn't go in any of the caves that weren't marked.
It saved a ton of time, just from a speed standpoint. I didn't really like it, but it was definitely faster.
Yeah, we definitely see a lot more hints and a lot more door repair stuff now that those dots are gone.
But it opens it up and makes it a little bit more interesting, I think. He might still taking a death on level 9, bro.
Also, now that portals can be in dungeons, that's a pretty big change.
I think it's huge. It's
that's
really
been
fun.
Great.
Yeah, I agree. I think the dungeons within dungeons is a great element as well. It makes it a lot of fun to play.
Still working through level 9. Took a few unfortunate deaths here. We still haven't found protection for Zelda at all.
No ring.
China, maybe you can clear this up too. Where did you find silver arrows? People kept finding them, but we didn't know where they were coming from. Never caught anybody picking up the silver arrows.
There was one in Kraid.
Yeah, we know the Kraid lair.
Morph Ball room. And then there was one in Zelda somewhere, I want to say. Level 1, maybe? I feel like level 1 was loaded.
It might have been
totems.
A floor item.
And the floor.
Could it have been the
Triforce item?
The wooden boomerang? No, Triforce item was Ridley Totem.
Yeah, I was gonna say both totems were in there. The recorder was in there. It wasn't one.
Oh, recorder was the wood boomerang item then. Aquamentus had ice beam, and the bow item was Kraid totem.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure it was in Zelda. I feel like I saw it.
It was about as far as we got too.
I got that one first.
See, and I thought you did get the Zelda one first, because I know Raining Elementus, he got the one in Kraid's Lair first. But I didn't like put the 2 and 2 together until like all of a sudden, like I saw on your screen, you had silvers, and I was like, oh crap.
Yeah.
This Crusher's in level 3 right now, poking around. Not exactly sure for what though. Maybe he just really wants more ball bombs because he already has silvers in a bow.
And enough Triforce pieces to get him through level 9.
Yeah, and plenty of energy tanks, so very astute. Just really, really wants to find those bombs.
I want to say, oh, Shadi, you had recorded too. I don't know why that didn't get marked off, but I don't think that any of the items you're missing were found by anybody else.
These guys have white sword. I don't know where they got that.
Oh yeah, that came out of Ridley's lair, so that was one thing.
Okay.
There's a little deeper dive.
I think Crusher is looking for the entrance to Mother Brain. Just because I was having a similar scramble.
Oh right, that's in that's in 5, I think.
I think it's in level 1.
We'll get there
isn't it?
eventually.
Oh,
No, it was.
I think it's in 5.
Yeah, 5. Yeah, I think you're
okay.
right. It was in 5.
Gotcha. You must steal one tantalizing room away from the fight, but can't get in through that direction. You didn't have terribly much trouble navigating level 9, did you?
It's hard at first, but if you play enough of these, you gotta realize that almost nothing's gonna bomb. And so you're really just running room to room looking for staircases until you can get close, and then maybe start bombing. Or exhaust all stairs before you start bombing.
Yeah.
It wasn't too bad. Died a few times. Ring would have been ideal.
Oh, you had that beautiful fight with the four-headed Gliok with only 3 hearts in the wood sword, I think, right?
Yeah, that was more lucky than good, probably. It's easier with beams, as long as you can kind of dodge. I think some of the fireballs only were like doing like a quarter heart or something, because I definitely got hit a couple times and kept beams. So they rolled low, which was nice. Like, thank goodness.
You must still also fighting the baby here. Might get a second place finish shortly.
I'm having a little trouble with that stung lock. Only double hit, but not quite enough. The white sword, it should be just about done though, I think.
Yeah. Well, is Ganon healing at this? I think Ganon might be healing. Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
This difficulty level. There's Ganon gone. Or the baby. Samus exterminating the Metroids. That's GG for Eat My Steel. Second place with official SRL time of 1 hour, 48 minutes, 54 seconds. GG. Alright, I've sent the invitation, so we'll see if Eat My Steel arrives for interview.
Sis Crusher is in level 5 now, so maybe we can find the entrance to Torian. I can't remember if it's in the top half or the bottom half, though.
You walked right through that room. So.
All right, Eat My Steel has joined us. GG.
Hey, how's it going? GG, Chatty.
Yo, GG.
GG, my steel.
Nice hard seed for you.
Oh yeah, sub 2 hour. That feels nice.
Yeah.
I'm not sure I've done. I think I might have done sub 2 hour once in this, and that's about it. So this was pretty good.
Was there any particular trouble spots that you had found in this seed?
Besides level 9, no.
Yeah, level 9 seemed to give you some trouble.
Yeah, I mean that was it. I mean, otherwise everything was just there. You go in Zelda, you find everything, and I barely had to do any of Metroid. It was crazy.
It's the exact same stuff that Shaddy was talking about.
Yeah, that was a pretty gravy seed for this. You don't get many better ones than that, I don't.
Pretty surprising for a seed where you don't get morph ball bombs, you know.
Yeah, I don't remember actually completing one of these without eventually finding the morph ball bomb, just because, like, the other thing I'm looking for was behind them or something.
Yeah, don't think you went into Norfair at all either, huh?
Yeah, I saw the one elevator into the lower North Fair, and I didn't go through it, and yeah, it didn't do any of it. It was blocked out of most of Ridley, so I couldn't really do that. And then, like, well, by the time I got to Brinstar, there was my bow, and I was in go mode, so that was it.
Yeah.
I did kill Kraid, I suppose. I did all of Kraid's area, but that's it.
Oh, maybe you can solve the mystery. Do you know where you got silver arrows?
Oh god, I'm trying to remember where I got them. Were there arrows in level 7? I don't remember. I really don't remember.
I don't think so. Upgrade spot was a key. Aquamentus dropped a potion. Raining Elementals is about to get into the Triforce room where there's missiles. And energy
Crusher with the
for
Contra Sprite.
handle.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, it's so good. There's an elevator down into Torian, so somebody else going here bombless as well. That's just gonna be the theme tonight. Bombless Torian.
I think Random Elementus is just also looking for the Torian bridge.
Must be, yeah.
He's close though. He's on the same path as Sis Crusher was. It went to level 7. I think Sis Crusher went to 5 afterwards, so should be seeing it soon.
Yeah.
Now, has Crusher got Ganon down yet, or is he yet to do that?
Still has to do that.
Oh yeah, I see the thing on his little tracker now. There we go. I was hoping for another sub 2 hour. That would have been nice, but
Yeah.
get what you take, I guess.
We've got two runners finished
Rupee
sub
might
2,
be.
so
The
That's
Raining
still-
Elementalist might be able to sneak in there.
Oh no.
he's got morph ball bombs.
He's in the right place.
He does it.
Oh yeah, look at that. Look at this guy.
Ah, maybe he found him in 5.
They definitely weren't at 5.
Oh yeah, because we had the upgrade spot was a key, and then the high jump boots. No, high jump boots were in 7.
Maybe they were sitting in 6 because I didn't dig 6 at all. I didn't.
That's what it was. Yeah.
Must have been, because I did see him fight Goma, but then I looked away before I actually saw him get the bonus, so yeah.
But now I really want to know where they were at.
Certainly didn't hold anybody back, you know?
No, sometimes stuff like that can help you. I mean, if you don't need morph ball bombs and you're blocked out of any spot that allows you to go through with morph ball bombs. It's going to direct you in the right path, just kind of
Yeah.
by automatic.
Otherwise, you're chasing fruitless stuff that you just unlocked because you can check it now.
Here we go. Okay, so Raining Elements is about to find the bridge here. I think he just has to go up, right?
It's on the left column. Level 5 is mirrored.
Oh, right.
So he has to go back to start. I don't think he can get there from the top here.
Yeah, here's Olive Garden, so yeah, don't think you can get there.
As long as he doesn't leave 5, he'll be all set.
You know, seeing all that action over on Syscrusher's screen actually looks like he's actually playing
It really does.
with the cannons and everything going. Pretty cool.
Raining Elemental is getting the book. I was using the book as a candle for a while before I found the actual candle, so that was kind of nice. Be able to pick that up.
Oh yeah.
I took one look and ran away.
Take a look. It's in a book.
You pulled White Sword, though. Look at you. That's pretty good.
Yeah, where was White Sword? I don't remember.
Ridley's hideout. It was in the basement.
Oh yeah, that's what I did. That was the only other thing you could get in Ridley was all the way to the basement. I was like, I'll check it out. I'm down here.
Oh, is
Were
the
you-
rest bomb blocked?
Bomb or very creative damage boosting. Blocked, yeah.
Yeah, I think I know which room you're talking about.
Yeah.
I mean, who wants to hang out in Ridley for that long anyways?
Looking like Raining Elementals is paused here. Level 5.
He's
Let him
in
crush
the
or
book.
catch up.
Yeah, he's in the book right now. He's
Yes.
This
He
is
took
why
the
you
book
don't
into the
read book.
bathroom with him.
It's just riveting. Yeah,
frozen.
Syscrusher's delivering the payload.
Yeah, Shad, you were getting really lucky at first with the SpaghettiOs, and then they started too crazy at the end.
Yeah, they always do. Although
Always get-
they kicked me into the lava like right in front of Mother Brain. I had some like weird formation where I like froze them all in the lava like towards the end. It was great.
Yeah.
Might be new strats. Fall into lava on purpose and freeze them over there.
What'd you guys think about this escape? Was it a little too easy for you?
High jump boots, no problem.
I don't know what happened to our. Is the timer still random? I feel like we haven't had like a really short one in forever.
Well, it caps its bottom threshold is 500. But
Too
yeah, no, I don't
high.
think we've seen any. Yeah, I think so too. Honestly, Escape's never been really challenging. So there's a single G for Syscrusher. That's Mother Brain down.
Looks like Raining Elementus picked up some gumption and gonna keep driving on.
Unfortunately, left level 5.
Oh no, that's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Crusher at least got Mother Brain down before 2 hours was up.
Yeah.
Oh, was that a random start in the 6th? Now let me ask you a question, Zilla. Is that on every? So even if you like finish Zelda first, it's randomly gonna put you anywhere in the game, or is it specifically?
There's a flag for where you go after you beat each game. So
Right, but the one that you can put as random, that's literally anywhere, right?
that I actually I would have to ask Metal about that. I'm not sure what the pool is for that.
Okay.
But it kicked Sis Crusher into level 6, you say?
Yeah, popped right on in the front door.
That's pretty good.
I mean, how trolly would that be to put you like way up in, like level 7, and you've got to dig your way out? That would be just.
Yeah.
That's why I'm just wondering how deep does that random equals any portal room? Oh, thanks, Metal. Appreciate it.
Okay.
Emmy coming up with a good idea for the flag, though. Just have it set to where it dumps you out, yet you're forced to walk through like an entire dungeon to get out. That'd be fun.
Yeah, sorry, man. I didn't mean to make it seem like I wanted something that hard. I was just,
I mean,
Metal,
anybody
make
can
it
always
so.
I was.
You can just down B out of it though, and just get to the starting location if it puts you in too deep.
Yeah, it's actually opposite Occam's razor day. So sorry about that. That would be tough, though. I mean, if you had a jet seed like this, it wouldn't be too bad. But this was fast. I mean, really fast. A lot of life early on.
Oh yeah, you were loaded for life. You were leading the pack for quite a while until Shaddy overtook you.
Well, I was thinking I might have to get that Triforce. It was the mags item for a little while there. So it's like parts marked one where I bought one, and I was like, oh man, here we go. It was feeling a little too easy.
I was one short forever, and I was thinking the same exact thing.
Alright, Sis Crusher's in level 9 now, so
Yeah.
let's see if the Crusher can do this.
Pressure's on for any elementalist to actually find Torian.
Yeah, I'm wondering where he's going. Why did he go back? Why did he go back into 8? There has to be a reason why.
Checking the items in 8, I guess. So it's not connections he's looking for. He's looking for items.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. What would be driving him to go there?
Morph ball bombs?
Yeah, could be. Silly bombs.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's probably thinking that morph ball bombs are blocking his path to Turian.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't need sword. He already did again. He's got ice beams. I mean, it's like, yeah, it has to be bombs.
Yeah. Well, level 6 is possibly the place you go for him.
Did you grab any key out of 9 steel?
Yep. Oh, yeah, sorry.
Yeah, I did.
How badly were you hoping that was going to be a ring?
Oh, that would have been glorious. But I actually bought an extra potion before I went in and a big shield because I just had tons of cash. So I was like, I stocked up and then I saved before I went into 9 too. So I had
did the same thing.
I had like 4 potions to burn on Ganon if I wanted. I used one.
I used them all. All 4.
So with the recorder strats on Ganon, is it just you're just mashing the button down the entire time?
Yeah, you sort them, and then your recorder, and then as soon as the tune ends, you can sort them again. And in vanilla, you just trap him; he can't move.
Yeah.
But in this one, he's still a little sneaky. But
Okay.
you can get a bunch of hits in. There were a couple times there where like I was playing the recorder and he was like sitting on top of me and I had like 2 hearts. I was kind of freaking out, but
I think they actually got Raiding Elementalist. One of the deaths was due to not being able to stop the hit when Ganon was parked on top of him.
Yeah, and he only had one hit left on him. That was kind of a cheese ball.
Yeah.
Or not
That's a real
cannon,
tragic
whatever
death.
the baby thing, whatever.
The baby.
All right, so what's the bet on 6? Are we saying Morphball Bomb sitting in here or what?
Yeah, on Goma, is my guess. If not on Goma, then
Or
the Triforce. Room?
Yeah, I pulled the item out of here. I know it wasn't bombs.
Yeah, it wasn't anything good.
Here's the item room.
Yeah, wooden. I don't have you marked for wooden. Are you sure you actually got it?
Oh, I didn't get it. No.
Yeah.
I just did the same thing that he did.
Is the vanilla transport staircase room?
It looks like it.
No, the transport staircase room, and this is a single block, not a double.
It's easy to confuse that with level 4 for their items.
Is there a doctor in the fish? That's a new one for me.
Transfer was kind of like near start. I feel like I saw it as I was going up to the item.
Totally didn't get that one. Doctor in the fish. I have no idea.
Nope, no idea here either. So Scripture restarts level 9, hence off to the left.
Yeah, this seed, I think about all the deaths that I took, I did pretty much intentionally just to get my health back or get back to start or something.
Yeah. Certainly all the times that I was aware that you died, it was pretty obvious it was a forced death.
Baron Munchin Sauce. I don't know what that is.
What's that?
I guess Metal was saying where that quote from the fish thing was. I can't read it. It says, what does it say?
Baron Munchausen?
Yeah, sorry. I thought it said Munchin Sauce. Sorry. It's getting late. My eyes are a little blurry.
Yeah.
Well, Raining Element is in Ridley's lair, so that's good.
For better or worse, yeah.
He's doing the same thing I was doing. So there's got to be another door to get up there. He's
Might
gonna
get
be
White
kicking
Sword, but there's
himself.
no reason to get White Sword at this point.
Not sure why he left 5. But hopefully he goes back soon.
And Crusher's struggling with that dumb Wizroad room right by the start at 9. I noped out of that completely because you could take the long way around and go up and then take a transport down and then take another transport where you need to go.
I did the same thing.
I did it like 3 times. That's when I died a couple times.
Very excited when the stair was down below it.
Oh,
I was thinking, no way there's a stair that goes in between these 2 rooms. Oh yeah, there's a stair, sweet.
Fortunately, Reigning Elementalist has forfeited from the race. So that's a forfeit. Unfortunately, we can't use Sys Crusher's audio either, so
So with no audio, I think Zilla, this might be the perfect time for you to practice some of your singing.
like, what, sing the level 9 theme? Da 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 da. try to do all the ad-lib sound effects as well. For the Wizrobe noises.
Yeah. Oh boy. It's getting late. This is too fast of a scene. Ugh. We're making sound effects now.
Yeah.
All right.
I can't really do the enemy die noise. That's way too sporadic.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. Sorry about that, Rating Elementist. Better luck next time.
Yeah. I wonder what the lost hope was. What was the last straw that I'm never gonna find the blank. I don't know what it was.
Yeah, I think he was just having a hard time finding the Torian bridge because he left 5, and the last time he was sitting at level 8 or something. That's unfortunate. It happens. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I've done it 1,000 times.
The only clue I have that it might not have been the bridge that did him in was he seemed to be prioritizing item checks and not just wall checks.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's 100 ways till sundown this game can discombobulate you.
For sure. Though I think we do have a few preset flag sets that are quite a bit more newbie friendly. So if you're watching and you're interested, you can always check it out at Z1M1.info.
Yeah, I got trapped in that room. Crusher just in.
Oh no!
You get shuttered in with blue land molas, and then you can't get out.
What is the second quest? Oh, he's got to go back through the... Oh, wait. So this is something that's puzzled me a bit about Z1M1 3.0 is I feel like rooms don't save their death counts like they used to. Like, this has bubbles in it, so it should have maintained the dead Wizrobes. And yet, after an up A, they're back.
Yeah, no, it totally doesn't do that anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, but is that because of the shutter doors?
No, because normal shutter doors, you would be able to do that. Like, Magical Breakfast stays open after you killed it.
Yeah, normally, as long as you don't leave the dungeon, if you clear out a room and it's still got bubbles in it, it's going to keep those bubbles and nothing else in that room. But in this, it does not do that.
Bubbles or spikes? Both.
Has something to do with Fiskbit and how they programmed it and kind of like where they're storing stuff in memory.
Oh.
And it was my understanding that it's not going to be fixed. It's
Gotcha.
like, I'm pretty sure it was pretty critical to how this whole thing works, such that we can run it on a console now. Which I believe Pressure runs it on console. But the bosses are different, like Patra, they stay hidden. But the bubble rooms are just, you gotta deal with it.
I've noticed some sub-bosses don't stay dead. Landmolas, I think, will stay dead one time. Like, you go past them and then you die, and then you go back to the room and they're gone. But then if you die again, then they're back.
Yeah, that's normal for landmolas.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I love the quick potion so much.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is a
Healing fountain.
huge deal.
Yeah.
You just got to remember it's going to happen, though. Don't be thinking you got time to do something.
Right.
Yeah. Reaching for your drink or something because, like, I'm drinking in the game. I may as well drink in real life. Oh wait, nope, it's over.
Don't guzzle the Red Bull and die.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was actually doing the first time that happened to me. I was like, what? About choked on it.
Oh no.
can't see where is he underneath the E right now or the V?
V. He's under the V.
For some reason, Sis Crusher's screen is a little dark on my side.
Gotcha.
Having a hard time
So
seeing
he's
stuff.
in the room exactly under Ganon, but there's no bomb hole.
There's
to
no
get
bomb
to
hole.
Ganon.
Yeah. Right.
No,
Yeah, and I did the
Steel
same-
had the same thing. Yeah.
I did the same thing he was doing, and I did the same thing just now where he ran out of bombs, and I found that staircase up again with my last bomb, and
Oh.
where I had no bombs. I was lucky.
And
Wow.
Sis Crusher has no bombs as well.
Yep.
I think if he takes the transport right below this room, it takes him over there.
Yeah, hopefully he doesn't up A and go get bombs.
Or
I
else
want
it's the
to
one
say-
below the next room.
That the rules are such that you don't bomb into Ganon's room, but I could be wrong about that. Like, I don't know if Ganon's room will
Like
ever have a bomb.
logically, you wouldn't need to do it, but you could do it.
Oh, maybe.
That would
Yeah.
make sense.
Yeah, I know you
Yeah.
can bomb into Ganon's room. I don't know if you're forced to ever.
Yeah.
Right. There
I
have
agree.
been some seeds where I know Ganon's room was not a terminus for navigating the dungeon, and there were parts of the dungeon that were locked behind Ganon. I've had a seed like that. Oh, this one might actually be like that too, because it's got that extra exit to the left there. And I don't know if there's another way to get to that part of the dungeon to come in from the left, or if you can only get there after you beat Ganon. Not that there's anything important there. We've already been able to check both items here, haven't we?
No, it's just the any key. So I don't know what the other item.
Oh, okay. Right. I thought because Reigning Elementalist went to another item room, but it was actually the same any key item room, but Reigning had hit retry instead of continue in order to save the potions that he had used on the Ganon fight.
Right.
So he went back to pick up the any key again, and I thought it might have been a separate room, and then saw the any key in there again, and I was like, oh, no.
Got more rubber strats here.
Recorder strats, but Ganon hug.
Ugh. It was not pressure-esque.
That's the path.
It's level 9. That's all I got.
That's all. Okay.
It's pretty
Not-
good.
Not exactly Grammy material, but you know.
It's nothing like my songs for Norfair. Got to go back to Norfair. Really don't like this Norfair.
Nobody wants to be there.
Really don't want to be there. I can't wait to get out of here.
Okay, so next week you have to do that, but in the Crypt Creeper voice.
Yeah, well, that'd be an exercise, singing in Crypt Keeper.
This Crusher picking up the fairy, much needed.
I love that Burger song so much.
We're in the Blue Landmolar room. I think that's the required path to Ganon. Oh, he's already been to Ganon, so he knows the path. So that's not part of the problem here at all. Just a rematch away. That's one way to
Yeah.
think of it.
He just needs to get up on that block and punch the size of these blue noodles.
Yeah. These fuzzy boys.
There you go.
Some sick dodging there.
Strats this time. Crusher's definitely better at it than I am.
Now, did he drink all the potion already?
No, I think he still needs to wait.
Yeah.
He's got at least one munchin sauce left.
Munchin sauce. Oh, he's got 2 at least. Yeah, there. Oh, it was 3 because he still got 2.
Red left, yeah. A white sword.
Oh, random bit of trivia. Did you know that motif, the notes that the recorder plays, are in the title screen for Ocarina of Time?
It sounds familiar now that you said that.
Dun, 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 da, 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 da,
Yeah.
da, da. Yep.
What is that? The Serena song?
No, that's just on the title screen.
Oh yeah.
There's Ganon. We have.
Oh, he's dancing around the room. Dancing around the room. Get him. Get him. There you go.
All right, that's GG for Sis Crusher.
GG.
Official
Sis Crusher.
SRL time: 2 hours, 21 minutes, 31 seconds. GG. Sent the invitation as well. See if we'll come in for an interview. All right, he's on his way. And that concludes all of our on-stream racers tonight. The race has finished, so we'll just get the post-game interview. It would help if I actually got the invitation out.
No.
Yeah. There's Mark finished. I wish I could, like, if everybody's done, it should totally start playing the, like, waiting music. Also, GG Sis Crusher, welcome.
GG's.
GG, man.
So, we weren't looking at the time you got them, but where did you get the Morph Ball Bombs? Was that level 6?
I think so. I didn't know I had them until I tried to lay them down in Turian.
Now, here would be the dark twist. What if they were random equipment that were given at the start of the whole seed? Did everybody not use the Morph Ball Bombs because you assumed you didn't have?
Well,
I tried.
The flag was set that there was no starting equipment.
Okay, all right.
I definitely picked something up when I killed the boss. It was right on top of it, and I'm like, well, I don't see anything in my menu, so it must have been from Metroid. I think it might have been the Goma. I don't know. It might have been the Goma in 6. I knew I didn't need to kill that Goma, but I knew the entrance to the Turian had to be in a dungeon somewhere. I just couldn't find it.
Gotcha. Yeah.
I knew there was no Zelda dungeons inside Metroid, but go ahead.
Do you happen to remember where you got the silver arrows as well? Because
That was
nobody
in
remembers where they got the silver.
That Kraid had the silvers.
Oh, then where did you get your wooden, I guess?
That was in a dungeon. I never paid. I don't really mark. I don't mark it because I know I have it. I never marked the items in Z1M1 ever.
Gotcha.
It was early when I got them though, so it had to be like 3 or 1 or I don't know.
Well, 3 was the last dungeon that most people found. I think 8 was the first for a lot of people. 4 for 1.
Yeah, I killed that Gliak right away and got it. Forgot what was behind him. I don't remember.
Letter and Triforce piece, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, I had so much left to do when I was just only looking for bow, and then I just found it randomly and I was so happy. I
Yeah.
had so much more to do, but that was only about an hour in. I was in go mode, but I couldn't find Turi.
Yeah. Did you find any particular difficulties aside from finding Torian? I mean, I guess you were in go mode, so.
Well, having not found a lot of things, level 9 was a little rough.
Yeah.
That was it. Everything else was pretty easy.
There was a lot of this scene that we never found. Like, Screw Attack. Nobody ever found that.
Power bracelet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking I might need that for a little bit, but I had all the dungeons found, so I knew probably didn't need it.
Right.
But I did look for it for a little bit.
Yeah, man, that 9 was trolly. I think I spent about 20 minutes in there.
Did anyone get a ring?
Nope.
No. No one got a single ring. All the jewelry was gone from this one.
I didn't even get White Sword.
Yeah.
White Sword was also maybe... Oh, boy. Where was that? It was in Metroid. Oh,
Yeah,
it was,
Basement of
that
Ridley.
might have been in... Basement, yeah.
I got 0 Ridley, 0 Norfair, maybe 3 items out of Kraid.
Raft, candle, and arrows
Crazy.
out of crate. Yeah.
I didn't even get the raft.
Oh, yeah.
I think I fell down or somewhere up near the elevator. So I hit up A. So I'd already found a couple things in there. It's like, can't be anything else in here.
So this seed was uppercase Z1, lowercase M1.
I swear I must have done like 5 Metroid checks. Yeah, just insane.
Yeah, I did more than I wanted to, but yeah, if you get that bow, man, that's really all you needed out of there. And the arrows.
Yeah.
I think I have down 9 checks on a Metroid I did.
Did all-
so
I
amazing.
did all of Kraid. I did not all of Brimstone. I didn't do any of Norfair though. Yeah.
Nobody did any of Norfair.
Yeah, because when you start from the bottom, oh man, it's rough.
Everybody just turned around.
Yeah.
Didn't even like hit any walls or anything.
Crazy.
Like I think Eat My Steel actually walked one room into Lower Norfair, paused, looked at the map, and then left. And that was the furthest we got to see into Lower Norfair, into any of Norfair.
No, I think I just stayed in the elevator room and looked at the map.
Ah, okay. Somebody
No one
went
made
into
it through the door.
Yeah. All right. So, any closing remarks?
GG's. Thanks, Zilla. Thanks, Emmy. Appreciate it, as always.
Yeah, GG's, guys. Thanks for
GG's.
everybody helping out.
Yeah, man.
GG, everyone.
Yeah.
What happened to
Thank you.
Rupee? Did he mismark something or what?
I'm not entirely sure. We didn't really get a whole lot of explanation for what caused the forfeit before Raining left the IRC, so not really sure.
Yeah, I think he was still looking for either the Torian Bridge or bombs.
Yeah. So, Kind
I
of
had Ganon down too. Just couldn't find the bridge.
Yeah.
And just said, whatever, over it. Overlooking for it.
Bit of a shame when it was such a fast seed other than that, too. So yeah, thanks for Speed Gaming for hosting us. Thanks to my co-commentator and tracker, Hemi and Triforce. And give all these runners a follow. They did a great job tonight. And I've been Zilla. If you guys want to try out Z1M1, you can go to z1m1.info. We've also got a Discord community that was also linked with the exclamation point. Yep, there we go. Thank you, Shaddy. And yeah, we'll see you guys next week. Take care.
Thanks, Bill. See you later.